Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers, Diamond Avatars. How are you shining? I hope you're shining bright and proud and stand tall in your truth, in your true authentic self, because that's truly what's unlocking everything right now, okay? So there's a lot going on in the field. I meant to share yesterday, but then was guided otherwise. And there was still a lot to be cleared out in the field of the 1808 and the 2608 royal weddings completing our ascension activations. So that's an ongoing field, okay? It's like a remote ongoing activation, okay? Like distance healing. So you're part of the field. Again, anytime those that have already signed up that you want to disconnect, you can. Your intention is enough. It's a very highly intelligent field, the same as I can disconnect people as I'm being shown where necessary. So that has cleared a lot, along with the other activation that I've shared about. That's the Cosmic Christ Tribal Shield activation. It's really powerful and it's clearing out. I mean, it's really all about sealing and healing the morphogenetic field of the Cosmic Christ, which is what I talk about a lot. It's like a cosmic divine blueprint for all races to rehabilitate their DNA blueprint through. And that's what the gray lines carry. So they carry the divine blueprints for creation for all the tribes, all the races, because they have seeded everything. And I know I hold a core blueprint of that together with my divine masculine and divine child. And really, like the Holy Family is coming fully back online. I saw that yesterday on the 21st. The Holy Family, the Holy Trinity, the Divine Father, Mother, Child archetype, divine blueprints and templates are fully here, and we're activating them. New Earth is here. This is already here. And we do not ask the astrological forecasts or any oracle cards of what's happening, when it's happening, or what's happening, okay? We connect to source and get the highest guidance. That's why I speak the way I speak. And ultimately, this is timeless. And that's what we really need to realize. I'm calling upon all the truly sovereign creators, the quantum avatars that know that this is timeless. This is about a frequency. And I call upon the gray lines and the original tribes, my tribes, to really support me in this and quantum complete the soul ascension. So this is really a time, it's like, I don't even, it's like it only takes a small amount of people. I'm being shown 39 for the live call on the 26th to bring this all fully to completion. And ultimately, it would be great if we can finish this before then. Sunaya, because I'm being shown on the 27th, this gate closes. So I'm especially being shown, it's very much to do with the divine twin flames, the original twin flames, the original tribes, and like you need to choose your camp right now. And you need to make decisions. This is final decision time. This is final leaping time, quantum completions. It's all interconnected. It's like the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning. And it's like the divine feminine needs to stop waiting. And it's like you are simultaneously stop waiting. You know it's already here. You're already there with your divine counterpart, as well as if he's not stepping forth fully, then you're just fully done. It's both ends. It's all of these three states at the same time, because you need to be fully done with any kind of distorted aspects of reality or divine masculine and feminine within and without. And again, whatever might be playing out on this journey for us, it's all a reflection of what's going on within us. So as we take full accountability and responsibility for our creations, we then get to be the conscious co-creators who have made the unconscious conscious, alchemized the collective shadow and pain body, and now can fully merge, and this is already happening, like the blueprints of the masculine feminine are fully merging. I literally have no doubt, as well as you're fully done with it. And it's either happening now or it's not. That's a frequency. That's what I'm tapping into. It's happening right now. So ainate. But you need to realize it with me, so to say, in one way, shape, form, or another. And again, those who are feeling guided to support me in a really tangible way through signing up to the 1808-2608 group call of the Royal Weddings, which is completing all of this, literally. is this huge gateway, which again closes on the 27th, although it's way beyond that. But I'm just seeing it's like, this is it. Okay, this is beyond it. So there's a lot happening in the field. The divine masculine feminine blueprints are already merging, because it's like the spirit. So the divine feminine, so anyone who still wants to take part, details are below in the description box. As soon as you sign up, you enter the field, you need to sign up separately. Okay, you can share the material. So we already did a call for over 3 hours and a shorter activation, plus you get another activation of the cosmic Christ shield, the tribal shield activation, which really clears out beautifully right now all of the black magic, remaining miasma, reversals, inversions within the consciousness, and really healing our field. I'd love to hear from those who are taking part in the comments, any feedback as well. That would be great. So, and thank you so much for holding this field with me. Thank you so much for your support, because it's really all about this right now. We need to really come together with the right people and make this happen. This is you becoming a fully conscious co-creator, you believing that you can, not waiting for anyone to tell you when is something going to happen, and you're just a spectator. No, you're a divine co-creator, not a spectator. Senate karate. You're not just sitting there waiting for someone to tell you. So again, take what resonates, leave the rest of what I'm saying also, as always, okay? But this is really huge. So we connect with Source. That's all what true divine union is about. Your divine union with Source. That's your first marriage. And then you project out your divine masculine, divine feminine counterpart. And it's ultimately beyond a person. That's where you need to be, as well as, a person may be involved. But however you feel about the soul twin flame label, anyway. It's ultimately about divine inner union, which is you returning to your true, eternal, authentic self. That automatically leads you back to your true soul family and one true beloved. And there's only one highest version. But as you are a indigo, and you have many, many incarnations, you also have incarnational selves on parallel and inner earth, all merging as one now. But it also means that you have different types or lower twin flames. So, right now, you also need to really see, like, your true twin flame will, as you shift, they shift. It might not be, in the time frame you would like them to, so to say, but there will always be, because you're quantum entangled, a shift. And generally, this applies for all of your realities, one way or another. Okay? But you always need to see that the free will of every person is still involved, if they really free themselves from the matrix and the mind control programming in the false ego self, and really, follow their heart and their inner guidance, and are really fully integrated their inner divine feminine in this case. The same as the other way around. It's the same as we need to see through the false feminine that lies, manipulates, and, tries to control reality that way. But again, we can only see the true divine feminine and masculine in our lives and really find them, the same of our soul family and tribes, once we have connected with our true essence and self. And as we do this, you will see reality shifts for you. And if it's your true divine twin flame, they will shift as well. But you also need to be fully, the divine feminine needs to stop waiting for anything. Anyone needs to live her best life, really loving on herself, again, within us all. It's beyond gender. It's mostly principles and energies we're talking about. But you get me, it's the both ends. So, because she returns to supermagnetism, because it's been all upside down. So there's a true shift between the masculine and feminine fully completing right now. This is the final breakthrough quantum leap. There's no more waiting, nothing. Seriously. And a few of us, so I'm being shown 39 for the live call, is the magic number. Last time on the 18th, confirmation. Last time on the 18th, we had 52 or 55, I think 52 as we went live with the activation or something. So it's definitely possible. More are always welcome. Again, but it needs to be the right codes. And the field is encoded and highly protected by Mother, Father, God to bring this all home, us all home. We're going beyond thinking of abundance in financial terms, but also the masculine and feminine fully unifying in physical union It's bringing all of this home, as I've been saying, and it's also what brings full abundance online. And again, it's beyond money. It's new earth. It's literally castles in the sky, okay? Crystalline cities, golden cities. It's here now. This is a holographic quantum projection. You have the power to shift it. If you don't believe so, if you think this is down to time, again, it's ultimately frequency alignment, okay? But I see the masculine and feminine are finally agreeing, the heart and the mind, on their vision, and they're merging it and calling forth heaven on earth. They hold the original twin flames, Ayanis, okay, the Emerald Founders. They hold the sacred divine union, Hierogamic Union keys and codes for the collective awakening. This is what's happening right now. Full DNA, multidimensional DNA, plasma body light activations that are hold together. Again, it's all about the divine union, and it's ultimately happening within you. Whether you know you have a twin flame, don't believe in it, do believe in it. Okay, it's you coming to full divine union with your masculine and feminine, birthing the Christ child. So right now also, especially for the ones who are taking part in the activation, the golden fleece, which is your golden protection, God's armor has been fully ignited with those that haven't already, 2112, giving you full protection, because ultimately, I mean, I've also been shown, I can't fully relax. The field is not fully sealed and healed. This is not fully completed until my divine masculine is literally here with me physically, which we're working on. And again, the feminine needs to stop waiting, as well as she's making this happening spiritually, so that he now can step up in his action, in his true divine masculine aspect. So she's going back to her true divine feminine supermagnetism, creating this from within the void, and they're ultimately together within the cosmic womb, sacred lovemaking, co-creating and birthing creation as one. This is beyond compartmentalization, trying to objectify. Okay, but we might be shown this or feeling into this as we are rebirthing ourselves from within the cosmic womb, which is the pre-meta layers and levels. Like they're literally merging meta and antimatter right now and are merging their blueprints. So as she, the divine feminine, stops waiting, fully rises, he rises. And as she steps back again into her supermagnetism, returning the natural order, the natural magnetism to earth and into that hierogamic androgynous blueprint of them both, he can fully rise in his active protector essence that he's here to return. So we need to have the full return of the divine masculine in the physical, fully stepping up, not just embodying it in his energy imagination, but fully making it known. Like I was shown today, it's like the divine masculine, wherever he sees anything unjust happening, he needs to speak up. He needs to bring divine order and justice into all of this. And he needs to reclaim his true divine feminine in order to bring us all home. Again, this is about the royal weddings, okay? So you need to right now, especially if you're part of this activation that I'm holding the container for, to complete this Hierogamic reunion, the collective Hierogamic reunion of the one, of the tribes, together with you. You're already at the wedding. So we've been preparing for the wedding, and now we're at the wedding. The weddings are here. Tune in. New earth is all around you. Tune all the way in, fully reclaiming your lands, your realities, the dream field. As you remember, none of this is fucking real. If you feed into those assholes walking around your lands, okay, I mean, feel angry if you need to, but then channel that anger into positive shifts of just literally not feeding them anymore, because whatever we fight, resist, oppose against, you know, that charge of opposition keeps drawing it back to us. So this neutral observer state, the 0 point field, which is you embodying the Godhead, the 0 point field where everything is birthed from. This is also where the cosmic womb is held in, that energy. So it's divine love, neutrality, oneness. You still have, you know, it's like you can uncreate, dissolve, and create realities from the space of like, no, don't want to see that anymore. And yeah, this. So you just need to, like, humor is your best ally. Instead of getting angry, laugh at them. Because as you withdraw your consent that any of these puppets have any control over anything, it's an illusion. This is not real. You need to withdraw your consent from the unreal realities right now, and fully take over the dream field, take back your lens from deep within. So I want everyone, especially part of this activation, can take what resonates, leave the rest, to go deep within, to access your keys and codes, how you're here to fulfill this mission and bring us all the way home, all as one. We have fallen as one and we are rising as one. Remember, okay, fully dissolving victim-victimizer consciousness, distorted polarity, done. As you merge with the oneness, there's nothing else to fear. Nobody's any more powerful than you whatsoever. No black magician, no fucking asshole whatsoever, nothing. Okay, spiritual hierarchy, so to say, leadership supersedes all of this fake government nonsense. So reclaim your emerald founder identity, your ascended master self. That's what we're fully merging with right now. Because those of us who came to bring us all home, we already ascended. We're just remembering and merging with that consciousness. And there have been many distortions on all of these layers and levels, all the way back to source, that we've been clearing, okay? Even in the pre-meta layers and levels. It's all corrected. So yeah, I'm also getting my sound and light right while the light was still working on. But yeah, sorry, I know the last video wasn't loud enough and I'm still fine tuning on that. But again, it's literally the energy, the frequency, like you transmit what you embody, not what you're talking about or wishing for you would then embody. Okay, that's the whole thing of like be the change you wish to see in the world. That's how you shift people around you as you embody what you want to see in other people. That's what they're always showing you. What to be more or less of, what to integrate further. You know, you just need to figure out in every now and moment what's there to learn and integrate more. So a big theme that came through, and that was what we've been healing since the 1808 call, has been really the original split between the twin flames and the mistrust, because we were put against one another. There was a loss in trust because both made mistakes of trusting basically the invaders because we didn't know any better, and to heal that trust between the heart and the mind. So the mind can trust the heart again, and the other way around, because they're one now and they agree on things, which makes us agree on a version of reality that's in alignment with source, because your heart knows what that looks like. Okay, so it's like, basically, once you understand that even us living out the distortions and being in our false self, you're still being played by source. We're all being played by source, and it's all serving a higher purpose. You acting out of ego and your false self is still part of the plan. So once you truly get that, and everyone else, so as you truly get, we're all playing roles here. And that none of this is personal, because it's only when you're caught in your false ego self do you see yourself as separate in the first place, and you can't see the bigger picture. Like once you see the big picture, there's no more guilt, there's no more shame, there's no more blame, there's no more frustration, there's no more none of this, as well as whenever you see anything misaligned, you need to bring order into it. Because you're here to create order. You're here to create a change. We're the sacred change makers. Again, we're not spectators, we are creators. So remember, okay? So we are all one, only egos, beliefs, and fears separate us. Nikola Tesla. So remember, and we've all fallen as one. So it's not just there's not just hijacking that happened in a New Age community. It also happened in ascension mechanics, even in the worst level. And I've spoken about this before, and you would see now, and remember, Inate Kenashe. Okay, it happens on all layers and levels. You need to connect to your own gnosis and God source. No other layers and levels, whether it's guardians or otherwise. It's just another layer of guardians are ascended masters, and there have been distortions there. Heavy ones. And my materials, my activations, and that healing field really helps you clear that out. Those reversals picked up on that layer and level. So what's really the devil? It's fears. You know, and that's the issue with ascension mechanics. Like, you think it's all real. Nobody talks about this is all a dream. It's all just so real. You get into all these detailed stories and you get caught in the stories, in the polarity. You get caught in polarity consciousness and you can't even see it. That's the issue here. But you need to look at these stories, at any kind of ancient galactic war dramas, like you would read a child's story. What are you trying to learn here? I look at everything in an abstract way. I see patterns. I see it symbolically. That allows me to detach, to see it from the oneness, instead of getting lost in stories and them versus us. That's the issue here, because you keep externalizing. Either you suppress in the New Age community that there's any darkness, or you keep projecting the darkness onto the screen and it's the bad aliens. And yeah, that may be the case, but then you need to rise beyond that in order to fix that issue, wouldn't you? So what is any entity, demon, all of these negative aliens and so forth? It's ultimately the unacknowledged shadow consciousness, okay, of the collective that hasn't been owned, that we suppress and then project onto the screen. It's negative thought forms that have become real. And that's why the divine union of the masculine and feminine are healing this, because they heal all the differences in beliefs, dissolve all the fears that are never been real to begin with. Sensing danger is totally different to all this mind control bullshit. And us being afraid of anyone, any fallen angelics, any fatale, any freaking government having more power than us, and you keep believing in that, that's the issue here. So you need to claim all of your power back. You at one with source are at one with ultimate divine will and power. That's what you need to reclaim right now. No one more powerful than you. You're the creator of your reality. You don't wait for anyone to tell you what's going to happen or not. You create it with detachment, because again, God is in charge here. So we can aim the error. We let go. The rest is up to source and the divine unfoldment of the co-creation of the oneness. But everything is always created by the one. Everything is always in divine order and part of the divine plan. So the more you can relax into this, the more everything falls into place. So as you let go of all these preconceived ideas, fears, doubts, worries, which is ultimately what has created all of the mayhem and demonic entities, okay, which is what the twin flames dissolve within this field of true divine love, which is literally clearing out all of this bullshit back to source right now. Their divine union fully seals the field, fully purges all of this. It's fully resetting us back to pre-fallen realities, all the way back to Aramatina. All the layers and levels. 3, 5, 7, 12 to 15D, fully unified as one. Esanatea Keshanata, within a new divine organic creatrix field. That's what the divine twin flames, the original founder races and race of the cosmic monad, are unifying as they fully merge in physical, like there right now, that the heart mind has already been merged. It's fully healing this. Everything comes into coherence. Everything is being reconciled. All the fragmentation fully healed. And this is fully unifying all the other dimensional layers and levels, universes, realms, realities, timelines as one. Usanashe, meta, antimatter universes as one. From within of one consciousness, it's all consciousness, it's all energy, frequency, and vibration. Remember what's really real here. And it is all about the return of true divine love, which is to create everything. It's infinite power. And you can't get there if you're fragmented and stuck in polarity consciousness and are fighting anything outside of you. As you fully unified, five with the oneness, you can see the ultimate truth, which is arising fully now. And I also can see, you know, the missing kind of support. It's like, as you know, that it's really been really difficult on my journey. And again, it goes throughout many lifetimes. And it's again the divine feminine not really being seen for who she is, and everybody kind of supporting the false feminine, not everybody, but you know, and the false leaders and prophets and whatever. So because everybody's not everybody, but so far, you know, when you're in a false self, you will gravitate towards that again. The same with karmic relationships until you resolve it, find your true self, and then you gravitate towards the true essence embodiments of the Christos Sophia, the Christ of Sapphira, which we're here for. So, and I'm being shown as I'm very busy with, again, working with the field, this activation, bringing us all the way back home together with you as one. As we fully merge the multidimensional layers and levels all the way back to source, this is basically what's bringing the support and the tribes online. So it's like, as I'm feeling the last little sliver of that clearing, I know that the support is coming online now. So it is. Because I just know it's not about ego, it's not about money, it's not about, likes or followers. It really isn't. It's about, I just know as like enough people believe in this, the right people with the right codes online, the believers, the creators, okay, the magic grail queens and kings, the original twin flames, and we all unite as one. That's my job done. This is our job done. That's our mission fulfilled. That's the hero's journey. Okay. It's like, so maybe all remember again who we are, where we came from, our true cosmic history records. I can feel it's like just the gifts, abilities, clarity. It's all here. Remembering it's here. It's here. Nothing to wait for anymore. It really isn't. So as you let go of all the illusions of separation, all the fears, doubts, worries, insecurities that were never real to begin with, dann ist as you let go of your false separated ego self, the false realities fully dissolve. Okay, all these false overlays now, and our true organic realities, the organic creatrix field, and our multidimensional self, the diamond avatar, fully comes online. It's here now. Plasma body, crystalline activations. So you might want to rest more, although I can feel now after the last few days, which needed a lot of rest. Again, it's also as this merge fully completes the Hierogamic Union, you regain your life force because you're clearing out all of these, energy sucking fuckers, parasites and demonic entities from the field. Because again, the original twin flames, you hold this as a field. I hold the whole freaking field. Like until we're fully done, I'm not done, and we're doing this all together as one. That's how I always see this. So also for the twin flames to fully unify in Hierogamic Union, okay, they need to fully trust each other with literally their heart, mind, body, and soul, because that's what they hold together. That's been the issue. So the opposition creating division, distrust, all the manipulation, lies, all the like kind of alien love bites, all the interference, like kind of false people kind of trying to butt in and divide them energetically and in the physical. It's all part of that, because again, like all the black magic, that's what kept them apart. That's why the cosmic Christ shield activation was so powerful in clearing all of this out, which is now like the divine twin flames are ready to come physically together. There's nothing stopping them anymore besides any mind nonsense that they may come up with. All right. So imagine the weddings are happening right now. That's all I see, as well as it's beyond a person and it's happening inside of you and within the one consciousness. You're not waiting for anything to do anything, especially the feminines. We're not waiting for anything physical to happen. As you stop waiting for it to happen, they may rise. So mote it be. And actually speak the fuck up. So, and this is not in order, like, this is not about blaming anyone, okay? Like giving or anyone being triggered. Like if I give the divine masculine a hard time here, not at all. This is mainly a happening of what I'm speaking. Whatever needs to be spoken is spoken, and I understand this is not about blaming anyone, as well as you need to keep shifting and moving the energy and clearing it. That's what I'm here for, okay? I'm just playing a role, like literally being I feel often like a clown of just like energies moving through me while everybody is like projecting their shit at me. So anyway, and I have the deepest respect for the divine masculine. This is not about putting additional pressure on them, because I know, again, it's a happening. And I've said this many times, as well as you need to say whatever is there to be spoken. That's the whole thing. So, and again, different things apply to different people. Always take what resonates, leave the rest. But if it triggers you, so be it. And I'm sure there's something in there for you. And it's a gift, truly. But it's, again, I mean, everybody knows at this point, yeah? It's like, It's just divine union time. This is really it. We're not going to keep going on about it, whilst we also keep making the magic happen until it's really done. And everybody needs to understand that, okay? That we need to make it happen. And the feminine has made a lot happen, and she's really fucking tired of it, of making it all happen on her own, quite frankly. And this is just the time. And I think the masculines can also feel this is just the time when I come together in the physical. And you believing in this and letting any remaining fears, doubts, worries, any imaginary insecurities, all of this shit go. And again, they exist on both sides, okay? And I'm always talking to myself here, as I always say, because there's only one of us here. But as this fully dissolves, we're there. So we're there. All the blocks, everything cleared. The field is looking amazing. We're all unifying within. There's no more separation felt. So you need to get to this point where you walk in your hologram and you no longer feel separate from anyone, anything whatsoever. Okay? So notice the time is here now. Let's make it happen. And I've also been shown, so we've been healing any remaining heartbreak, kind of like, you know, any remaining relationships. Again, the sacral is a huge thing because, again, they're merging within the cosmic womb, which is where matter, antimatter are being merged as one through the divine twin flames, through the cosmic womb. And they're literally rebirthing themselves in creation fully through that space. And we've been healing any kind of past heartbreak that might, again, have had, you know, us having walls or protective mechanisms around the heart. Because, again, it's important, yeah, to know who to open up to, because the wrong people will play on your, you know, insecurities and, you know, just basically manipulate and lie to you whatsoever, you know, to get something, to suck on your energy. But what we've also been fully healing as part of this is our mother and father wounds. So, and again, it's the original split as the divine masculine feminine, understand, and I've been shown before, it's like ultimately we allowed ourselves, the feminines, you know, the original Ayanis, those that especially hold the original source codes, to be raped in the name of love. I was shown again yesterday how with any kind of DNA rehabilitation program, we couldn't have helped the reptilian races to the extent of when we really merge DNA blueprints through, you know, mating, so to say, if we're having children together, it's not the same. Because I can see within my own self, within my daughter, you know, you're healing both family lines and blueprints, no matter how much, you know, sometimes the mother and father may not really belong together, so to say, you know, because they're more like karmic relationships. But they're serving such an important role. And all of these children, the same as we are incredibly perfect and special. So remember, okay, like I've just been shown, so the masculine wasn't able, back to Lemurian times in the original split, like the shame and the guilt of the masculine not being able to defend the land and the woman. He wasn't supposed to ultimately. Again, we were too angelic. We needed to mate with these reptilian blueprints in order to now be able to have 1%, so to say, of a psychopath in us, that if somebody comes and rapes and pillages our village and children and women, then now we know how to defend ourselves. The same as it's happening in your field. It's the same as the feminine, as you fully no longer allow anyone to, you know, take advantage, suck on your energy and negatively affect you. That's your masculine fully on board. As your masculine within your field is coming fully on board and rises, he has to rise in your reality. Because again, it's inside out. First it happens inside of you, then outside of you. So not wait for anything. You're constantly making it happen. You're constantly creating your realities with every thought, word, feeling, belief, action you take. But you need to really feel it and mean it, you know? Because we can say anything all day long. If it's not really embodied by us, again, it can't be transmitted. The same as what I'm transmitting, I embody to a high degree, as well as I keep anchoring more because I'm speaking about it and I watch this back and then I integrate it some more because it's a both end. Otherwise, I wouldn't be speaking about it. Anything you ever write, say to anyone, especially, you know, from a very passionate place, it's still meant for you. You're always speaking to the one, the oneness, the one consciousness. So we ultimately just need to convince ourselves until there's no more doubt. So right now I see no more doubt in the royal weddings fully completing, literally, since yesterday. Like, it's just huge. And that's where it happens, as well as you're totally detached of any specific outcome. You know, it's a both end, because you never really know what's going to happen. That's the one thing, really. Remember, no control, and you never know how and what and when exactly it's going to happen. All you can do is like give it your best shot, literally, and have full detachment. Okay, that's a surprise effect. We're co-creating this all as one, and nobody ever knows until it's done. And that's why you need to take one step after another. But as long as you're connected to source, that's all you need to know. That's your security. That's your safety net. Okay, that's how you know truth. That's how you really know things. Not when somebody tells you. That's learning. Knowing is you connecting directly to source. Okay. So with this original wound of the split between the masculine and feminine, okay, healed, because like she understands he couldn't defend or come back to her, and he understands that she had to be raped and give herself up in order for this all to complete, for all races, for all tribes to heal, because we had to heal that part of the oneness. I've really got this really clear. All right, we had to heal that part of the oneness. Literally, rape was the only freaking solution to this. So this interbreeding trauma, which is huge, and this original split between the twin flames, once you understand it's been created by the oneness, and this is ultimately fully healing, it's like waking up from a dream as if it never happened. You can fully let go. And you come back together with your divine twin flame, and you live literally happily ever after. All of us together as one. Okay, so golden cities, crystalline castles, the golden fleece fully activated, the armor of God, you're fully protected, but you need to fully merge with the oneness. Again, my calls help. 2137, the destinies of the divine twin flames fully merge as one, the divine blueprints, and this is fully igniting you up now. Tune in, live in, timelessly. It's a frequency. It's always been about consciousness and frequency, not about time, not about people. So as we fully can see and truly understand the big picture, that's what heals all. That's what I've been constantly trying to transmit, the big picture, and not get lost in the storylines and division and all of that stuff. So it's all about coming back to this divine union within, that moment of total self-love. Then you love and are one with all of creation, nothing to be afraid of anymore, nothing is more powerful. Pure love bliss, it's here now. So again, all of the distortions, blocks, miasma, interference fully lifting right now. Again, every little helps along as you fully align with your true self. Okay, and join in if you feel guided to. So your heart being measured against the feather is God reading your true intentions. It's already happening and always happening timelessly. And there's no faking anything for the sake of being liked. Okay, I think we get this now. Like what I do, I don't care how many people are listening, however hard this is to get anyone on board, so to say. I know the bigger picture, as well as it sometimes really sucks. But it's like, I know I'm doing this for the oneness, and I have huge, you know, so far unmanifest support, as in spiritual support. And that's what we need to remember. You need to really just do right by you. All right. And in the end, I'm being shown again, I'm talking to the oneness, and there's a lot more happening beyond all of the fakery we can see on the internet and in this fake reality. So keep remembering, okay? You're doing this for yourself, no matter how many people are listening, watching, liking, following, okay? It's beyond all of this. It really is, in a really big way. So it's about divine right action that you only know when you have fully surrendered your false illusory ego self to source. Okay? All attachment, fully surrender. It's literally you being in separation with what's really true. We're fully calling in full abundance right now in a really, really, really big way. Fully aligned with abundance. And again, don't wait for the abundance to be there to make your steps. Really. And again, the divine masculine and feminine fully unifying as one in true divine union, that's what's fully igniting the abundance, okay? And that only happens when you surrender to the divine. That's when you fully align with the divine, okay? No intermediaries, no guardians, no ascended masters. You are them. Okay, but in full alignment with source. Only then can you fully correct all distortions also within your ascended master rishi body, dark matter body self. Okay, your ascended master level. All needs to be corrected all the way back to source. Ushanate nate. Done. Sukhanate ate. So anyway, you know, I work many hours literally all day on like putting these videos and posts together. Like there's a lot to it. And it's like, as well as it's just a happening, but we really need to respect and support one another now and what everybody's offering here, instead of just, you know, in general, like this whole paradigm of everybody expecting people like me to do everything for free and just give, it just really needs to change. And people should be really grateful of what people like me give to everyone all the time, continuously, and keep everybody going instead of hating on us. Seriously, done with the shit now. So fully dissolve, surrender your false ego self, your mind to the heart, literally connect to source from your heart. Keep connecting to your plasma body, your multidimensional DNA, to source from your heart like a child would do. I really want you to go really natural, really freestyle, okay? Connect from your heart and literally empty yourself and let the Holy Spirit fulfill your whole morphogenetic field, your whole energy field, your whole aura, heal it all, every atom, every cell of your beingness, and all the spaces in between, okay? And remember, the happy fool is the one who's fearlessly and bounteously jumping all in where his or her heart takes her, because it knows the way back home, all right? And we are excited for our adventures now, because that's what also the twin flames bring in. Anything is possible now. They fully shift the realities. Big, massive shifts in realities are here now, one way or another. And the power lies within you. So you're not waiting for anyone, anything. And you're done with all that's not in alignment with your true highest version of self and reality. So nateate. So you need to know what you're truly worth, truly own the worth and value of your energy, your healing that you hold inside of you, okay? Oh, also before I forget, the last chance to sign up to the Ascension Express membership, I'm going to close it on the 27th as this portal closes, and this really gives you all activations, calls, backplays, plus bonuses since the beginning of July. So I think it's like, 11 calls and like 12 activations that you get for 111 euros. That's amazing value. And to be part of the, again, the Royal Weddings, completion, Bonanza, Cosmic Reunion. Just wanted to say this if anyone wants to still join. Again, the details are below in the description box. The same for the Cosmic Christ Tribal Shield activation. You can purchase that separately. It's really powerful, as well as they're part of the last two group calls and the one that's, you know, ongoing. And again, remember, it takes a few days to fully anchor this into your field. All right, but it's happening now, and I really hope you can feel the shift in your field for those that have been taking part. So again, thank you so much for all your support, all donations, big or small. Thank you so much. Liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I can really do with all support. Again, thank you so much. And let's keep continuing, okay, to keep rising as one in love. And remember, no matter where you are, home is now always within you, as you're fully at home within your one true, eternal, authentic self. All right? A diamond avatar, fully rising. Nothing feels separate anymore. You fully the master of your dream field. All right? So the 22nd today to 27th has been massively highlighted to me to fully complete the shift and for us to fully ascend out of this bullshit. All right? Let's burn this fucking matrix all the way to the ground. It's imagination. It's thought forms, belief systems, it's energy, frequency, and vibration. Know your power, fully rise as you truly ascend itself. Those who know, 2144. Now, I really need all the cosmic dragons, all the magic Grail queens and kings, your original twin flames, founder races, tribes, gray lines, scenes to fully rise and remember who they are. Together as one. We are fallen as one, we rise as one, no one to blame. No one to shame, no retribution, no more frustration, just rising. Full accountability, responsibility of the dream field, take it all the way the fuck back. And laugh at this shit now, all right? And any of these clowns trying to make us believe otherwise, all right? It's an illusion. Remember what's really real here. So, dissolve all remaining illusions of separation and with the time, space, and gravity, especially the twin flames, because they've always been one, they're always together. And that's what we're fully remembering now. We've always been on your earth, and we're literally just there, lying on a meadow, imagining all of this. Sunatena, skuture, yunaina saina, kedate kinatatarata, shunaenate. Let's remember, right? Quantum style. Because the twin flames reunite, ignite all the tribes, realms, all new magical kingdoms. Avalon coming fully back from within us. The magical realms, beings, fully arising from inside of you. It's all inside of you, and then it's projected out. Remember, not waiting for nothing and no one. And all new free worlds are arising, fully online, open, manifest now in front of our very own eyes as everything shifts from within your sacred crystal heart and mind, from within your own divine blueprint, fully igniting now. Sunaina, quantum style, timelessly. It's a frequency, it's a consciousness shift. And the Kundalini activation is fully online. It's here. All right. The Ankh body, the cosmic Christ, the cosmic quantum tree of life, it's all coming online. All right. And all through the shift in consciousness. All as you really truly imagine, remember, believe in your true power and self. And all of these false realities and memories fully dissolve now. So not yet. So all from within the oneness, fully merged the spiritual and the physical, body, heart, mind, and soul, all dimensions, all realities, all timelines, all realms, all universes, fully merged as one. So the master of the dream field, fully returned, the one, cosmic monad, fully reunited, all the tribes, true divine love, peace, union, true remembering of our cosmic history records, who we really are, gifts, abilities, all of your power. Your power as a co-creator, okay? And really tune into this sacred, energetic, telepathic container, especially those part of my activation, this container, all right, of the royal weddings. And again, each one needs to kind of purchase their own ticket. I do need to support back. This is a big message. There needs to be an exchange of energy, all right? There really has to be. And if you can't play with that little bit of monopoly money, then, you know, I understand that people have, you know, whatever, some constraints, but then it's also like someone you just need to make an investment, okay? And again, we're bringing this in on behalf of all. Nobody's missing out on anything, but those who feel called, I really hope they can join me and make this all happen and really focus in on our energy. We are so powerful when we come together as sovereign curators. That's especially what the twin flames bring together, okay? And stay fully activated. Oh my God, again, this divine template of the 144 plus 3 is 1 and beyond is fully activating. The new divine organic creatrix fields, matter, antimatter universes, realities fully merged as one, full multidimensional access. Okay, now let's do this. So I see you there one way or another. Thank you for all your support and all your love hanging in there. Keep on believing, keep on making it happen. And again, really tune in through your heart, all right, with what's really real, and as well as making it happen. Thank you so much love. Bye.